Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Roseanne Burke, and I'm a dementia trainer and educator. I'm here today with activity number 6 of my 12 days of Christmas activities to do with a person who has dementia. So as you can tell, I'm in my kitchen and I'm getting ready to bake one of my favorite holiday treats, which happens to be shortbread cookies. So my suggestion to you is bring the person who has dementia into the kitchen with you and let them be part of this joyous tradition. If the person was always the cook in the family or always the person who did the baking, then let them be part of something that will be very familiar and comfortable to them. If they always wore an apron, put the apron on them. Again, let it feel as familiar as possible to them. So a few ideas as to how this can work, because you may be thinking, well, the person with dementia that you love is no longer able to follow a recipe or instructions. And that may be the case. However, I'm willing to bet that with some support from yourself and some visual cues, that they can probably participate in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so I'll share with you a couple of tips or ideas that may work. So tip number 1 is you probably want to choose a fairly simple recipe when working with a person who has dementia. So I wouldn't start with an elaborate 3-layer type of square that takes a few hours in the kitchen, but something like a shortbread cookie where my recipe only has 5 ingredients might be a great place to start. So as you can see, I have all my ingredients on the counter ready to go. The flour, the sugar, the cornstarch, the butter, and the vanilla. So one way for the person with dementia to be involved might be for them to scoop the flour for you. So let them do the scooping part. I put a cookie sheet under my measuring cup here just to catch the stuff that falls over the edges and to make for easy cleanup afterwards. So let them help you with that and then dump it into your mixing bowl. If they don't have the dexterity to manage a scoop like that, then it may be that you have all 3 cups pre-measured into a bowl and ask them to simply dump all of that into the mixing bowl and do that with each ingredient. One tip that I learned from a person with dementia who still enjoys baking as part of her routine is that once she has used an ingredient, she moves it from the left side of the counter to the right side of the counter. And I think that's a great tip for all of us. It serves as a visual cue that that ingredient has already been used and measured and put into the recipe. Okay, so that's basically it. Again, just find whatever works for you and the person that you care for. It may be that they just want to sit on a chair and watch, and that's okay too. Maybe they can help watch the cookies in the oven so that they don't burn. Whatever it is, just bring them in and let them be part of it so they can continue to be part of all of these wonderful holiday traditions that may be very memorable to them. And as always, reminisce about years gone by and other Christmas traditions and all the sweets and treats maybe that they baked over the years. Look at the recipe book. Mine is falling apart, as a lot of our books tend to do over the years. But maybe they sit on a chair at the table close by and you just go through all the recipes with them and ask them what their favorite is and talk about who used to make them and what all that special food means to them. Okay, so that's it for today. If you have been enjoying my videos with the 12 days of Christmas activities, then please like my channel and I'll be back tomorrow with another idea for you. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.